Okay, the DVD we're talking about is a new DVD I've done called Shred Concepts, and the idea behind the DVD is just my view on guitar and how I actually approach it personally, with a view to looking at things like arpeggios, pentatonic scales, 3-note per string stuff, you know, covering different scales and stuff that I use as a player. Well, the viewer hopefully will get you know, more of a simplistic view of how to approach guitar. I think sometimes, you know, with all the theory and everything that you know, gets put upon you as a player, you kind of feel like you need to know a hell of a lot to be able to you know, play guitar really well. You know, in my experience, I've learned intuitively to sort of like listen to stuff, you know, figure stuff out that I'm hearing, and then interpret it in my own way. Whether it be exactly like the record or not. And I think through years of trial and error and processes like that, I've ended up you know, coming up with ways of being able to come up with new ideas, but that aren't really using, you know, loads of theory or, you know, a difficult way of approaching the guitar. So like, for example, you'll have a first position pentatonic scale in whichever key you want to play in. My thought process would be literally to just milk everything out of that one scale. You know, whether it be string skipping, tapping, alternate picking, anything. Before deciding that I want to blaze over the whole guitar, I literally just focus on one part and think, right, how many different ways can I make that sound different? Or, you know, so I mean, you know, my approach to guitar is very much, you know, the easier it is, you know, concept-wise, the more I'm going to be able to get my head around it, and then maybe come up with something that sounds a bit more like, I don't know, for want of a better word, complicated. But you know, a lot of the stuff that I play, there's often simple concepts behind it. Because if it was harder than that, then I think I would struggle myself. So hopefully in this DVD I've managed to encapsulate how I view the guitar, and hopefully it's going to help somebody else. Also on this DVD, I broke down some solos from my own band, Sacred Mother Tongue, a song called Demons, and another song called The City Is Crying, which is actually out on an EP soon in September. So, you know, again, it was talking about, it wasn't just showing the solos necessarily, it was just talking about, you know, why I came up with some of the ideas that I did. You know, just to try and offer a little bit of insight into how my mind works when writing guitar solos.